I wanted to share with you today a channeling that I received this morning. It's a little long, so bear with me. We welcome you here. We are the masters of this universe. We are the overseers of all that you know. We are the matriarchs and patriarchs of this system. We do not understand duality as you know it, and we do understand contrast as we are equal parts in this council of male and female orientation of our soul. It is not clear contrast, but we occupy all spectrum of experience in duality. It is not only gendered, but also that of different aspects of the self, the diversification of experience within this universe. Therefore, we are equipped to oversee this universe and guide it towards diversification of experience and increasing mastery of each individual fractal of the unified consciousness we call Source. We are equipped with the deeper knowledge of what is, what was, and what will be, as we guide it towards the greater mission of understanding oneself and continued growth and expansion of consciousness back into Source. We are the guardians of this universe, and we, on purpose, play with the words in your mind to reflect the guardians of the galaxy notion that already exists. They're showing an image for me of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, so it's kind of funny. Although in a comedic or entertaining way. However, the idea of an overall overseeing council is very true, and we do so in a much more advanced way than doing so with our brawn and might. It is more of a weaving reality into being that would serve the greater purpose of diversification of experience, experiencing itself, Source experiencing itself, growth, expansion, and refinement. So I asked him, you speak in very broad terms, and I understand that the greater the perspective, the broader the goal, and it becomes less tangible for us with smaller perspective of the one. I meant humans, of course. So they respond, that is true. So please tell us, what is it you would like to understand further? And I answered, I would like to convey a message that would inspire other humans to ascend. And they go on here. Reflection is the first step of understanding, the object, curiosity, and clarity of one's role and purpose. Now, it might seem simple enough. However, most humans right now are still scraping the surface of knowing their own power and their ability to reach higher levels of consciousness. They must also shed away the limiting notions, of what is to be in your power. What is it to be in your power? It is the recognition and deeper understanding and feeling, being yourself in a state of power. Tapping into the universal consciousness and knowing you are an integral part of all that is. And that you have the power to weave your own reality in the most exquisite way. This is not power of current worldly measures in your society. It is not about accumulating wealth, knowledge, political power. Those are not the forms of power we ask people to seek. It is the power to be yourself, no one else. The power to be yourself without inner limits imposed by social constructs. That is the true liberation of the self from its dependence of validation from outside, from others. It is a true connection to the consciousness of Source and knowing it is omnipresent, omnipotent, and infinitely expansive in nature. In short, learn to be the fullest expression of who you are, which includes clear knowledge of your mission and purpose. Clear knowing of your role, since you came down to earth with a specific role, even if that role may seem small and unimportant, such as bringing love to all you encounter as you traverse the earth. It might seem obvious, but the task is real, and the task is filled with nuance as you can grow and truly bring this forward in your short mission on this earth. It's all relative. It is over in the blink of an eye. And they showed me that. That was pretty cool, actually. They show how a lifetime can just be a blink of an eye, and you're like, poof, like people see when it was cool. Live connected to your higher consciousness, your soul, whatever you would like to call it. These days, that rings, I'll repeat that. Whatever you would like to call it these days, that rings true to you. True within. Whatever that higher consciousness you would like to call it. Let go of societal pressures to do things that go against your soul mission. Nourish yourself from within. Connect daily through meditation, reflection, and doing things that enrich the soul, bring you flow and passion. Many misunderstand the message of sovereignty and choose rebelliousness as a form of reclaiming your power. However, that is the first step that many remain stuck in. It is an immature form of rejection and reclaiming of power. And the sooner you move into changing yourself without screaming it out loud, out of anger and frustration, the fuller your transition will be to higher forms of independence that is peaceful and free. Just function on a different level. Heal yourself fully from the effects of living and experiencing life thus far, and move on to independent and loving existence within. As long as there is an inner struggle, know that your process of independence is incomplete and more work needs to be done. Do not give up on this process. You are here to experience this process of self-mastery and expansion. That is why you came, not for the final result, but for the process itself. It is like going on a beautiful journey, not for the sake of reaching a place and saying you have, but for the process of the journey itself, what inspires, what it evokes, and the beauty you witness on the way, and the experience of walking this earth. So in short, it is like going on a beautiful hike in the wilderness. The purpose is not to remain there, but to go through the experience and come back home filled with exciting experiences that enriched you. In the same way, your soul is out to experience this human life, to enrich itself and enrich the world in the process. Then come back again. Come back with this deep, enriching experience back home to Source. So know that all the frustrations, anger, disappointments, and setbacks are an integral part of your journey. It is not something to reject, but to learn from and move on to higher, more refined understanding of what is. And the more you connect with your soul, expanded self, the easier this process becomes. So embrace the journey, the task, the life, and celebrate the knowing that you are on a magical adventure called being human on Earth at this epoch of great evolution and change. Your soul will tell the tale of this lifetime for eons. That's it. That was the end of the transmission. It was beautiful. And I hope you enjoyed it, and hope you listen to it again and absorb the information. Thank you.